So what's up everybody, welcome to a Kwame thing. Today we're going to be talking about, I honestly am not very sure because I was almost like this, giving up on vlogging this week, but you know the spirit works in many ways. Alright, I'm going to remove this now so it's so it's under my head. Mic check. So I wanted to sit down and talk to guys who have had it rough. Yes, why am I saying it rough? Man, COVID has shown us sides that all of us actually don't know. See. Get to know. It's like you're sitting down with yourself and having a date with yourself. Just it's very awkward. So both of you are just very silent. And for instance, yeah. So are we going to look at you all day, judging you from the inside? Self-denial. Okay. Self-criticism. I'll do it all day, not giving up. Like, is that what are you wearing? Why red? So I'm going to be taking you back like 3 or 4 years ago. Not 3 or 4 years ago. I'm in my around 13, 14 there. And this is the time I've been talking about this all time, all day, every day, telling you guys about what was going on in my life. At this point of my life is when at this point of my life I was weighing kidogo. So at this point of my life is when my life around class 4, 5, 6. And around this time, I came to discover when you're in a public school, you're not very, I think the teacher becomes nice in terms of grading you, alright? I'm hoping the same page with it together, okay? So when they put you in such a situation, you're like, I'm not so bad. Until you move to a private school where things don't go your way. Humble thyself. So I went to this, my cousins say I went to a posh school. I think I thank God to some extent. Posh, like it was lit. It was good. For those who don't know, I went to an Adventist school called, I won't say it, just know I went to that school. Like you won't take it. It's a good school. That's where I made part of my life to what this character, this what I built there. So I'm going to talk about now like I'm sure everyone is wondering, what is Kwame going around about? Well, I'm going to be explaining to you guys how those 3 classes shaped me. I'm going to give you a small incident, okay? And explaining with a teacher. Now, teachers, no doubt, are the best people in the world. But it's like what? What's the best example? It's like people who form bad attitudes. It's like you right now, or like anyone who's sitting in class and say, yo, I hate maths. I think it's never going to work with me. I think me and maths, we tried it. We tried that thing. We went out. We ate. We drank. We did some sip, and then later I think we're in 2 different paths. Yeah, you know yourself. I'm joking, but it's reality. So for me, it was kind of that thing. A teacher influenced a big part of my life. Not like I'm hating. I'm just telling you the circumstances that I was in. I want to talk clearly and make you understand where I'm from. Right? So 4, I do class 4. I finish. I go to class 5. Now at this point, a teacher called A. I'm going to use names. You thought I was going to use names? No. Teacher called A came and told me, listen, Brian. Let me be serious for this. So Brian, I've noticed that you're not doing well in class and you're behind centuries. I'll need you to redo this class. I'm just paraphrasing. I think that's how the conversation went. And he talked to me, told me, Brian, I think the point you are in, you will really struggle a lot. Sorry if I'm too close. I think I'm looking for that distance, social distancing. So we got to a point. It's like, you know what, Brian, you need to redo a class. I was like, oh, hold up. Wait a minute. Pause, something ain't right. So I'm like, he's talking to me like, Brian, you know, this is how things are. You're not so well in class. You need to sit down, do things much better. You feel me? So I was like, wow. At that time, I was driven by social environment or social culture. How do I put this? I was building my social life at that time. Let me just say that. And it meant a lot. This time, another story for another day. We actually fought due to friends. Like we split in, not really split. I'm saying it to help my self-esteem. But a group of boys, we got to decide. I had a rival friend of mine. Yo, you guys, are you going to walk with him or walk with me? And we were both not doing so well in class. But we were very... So that's another day. That's another story for another day. All right? Cool? Promise? You'll be around? Thank you. Wow. So I told me, hey, you need to repeat. So it wasn't really a big concern when she told me, you have to redo a class, because like, my friends, the time we'll miss, the journeys, the empowerment that we will give each other for days to come. Wasn't going to happen. That wasn't my class, apparently, due to my limitation of me being slow. So I ended up telling him, let's do this. Let's strike a deal, my G. Let's do this. Oh, my GS. Like, I tried to make it female, but I'm sorry, I messed up. Let's do this. I will redo a class as long as it's not this year. I will redo a class. I'll do it. Then no big deal, because I was really scared of the teacher at that time. Scared of teachers, man. Teachers, when they hold a cane, you feel like they're Thor with a hammer. Strike. Yes. Pop something. I was like, yo, let's do this. Let's repeat. Let's do it. But I'll not this year. Preferably next year. All right. Next year is class 6. For those who are doing grading system, I don't know how to help you. But it's now like grade 5, grade 6. That's the best I can help you with. So I was going to do grade 5. So I go into grade 5. Beginning of the year. Things were going smooth. Things were basically just rocking it, but being number last over there, just be like with social and being like with my study life. So it was sad. So I ended up forgetting about that conversation. Now it haunts me back. So as I am about to redo a class, there's this specific teacher, class teacher, if I may say. And by the way, respects to every English teacher out there, man. You guys just rock it. And if you're planning to be a teacher, go all the way, man. There's something about English teachers. I don't know. It's just something about, you guys know what I'm trying to say, right? That you feel them, you feel their vibe, and then they just. But there are others. There's always that black sheep in the bush. Why in the bush? What is it doing in the bush? I don't know. It's always in the bush. So this teacher had different kind of morals and values. So me being the slow student and being noisy, he mistook that for arrogance, and you know, just being naughty. And which, I was quite a naughty kid. So this teacher loved to pick on me. So there's this time I was in 7 minutes. So this time I was in school. We were in school, class time. He used to teach English, and I'm not going to say the other subject because some of you guys will now pinpoint like, yes, it's him. No, I won't tell you. Or her. You never know. You won't know. Just out of respect, just be nice. It was time we were preparing for a class to transition from. It was transitioning from one to another. So as we were transitioning, the English teacher was about to leave, so it was finishing up stuff like that. So a friend, my desk mate, man. So you do stuff together, secrets, write on notebooks and small jokes, in-house, in-desk jokes, in-desk. I'm sorry. That was pathetic. So she gave me a letter from a girl who apparently had it was a message from like a friend of mine, just like catching up. So and to some extent it was really private for my eyes only. So as the lesson was ending, the teacher was walking out. I took the letter, started reading it. So as I'm reading, the teacher notices me and like, Brian, what you got over there? So I didn't say. I was like, nothing. So he comes, picks it up, and then decides to read it in front of the whole class, and they laugh at me. And it was really embarrassing stuff. Point I'm trying to make, moral of the story, that's it, I'm done. Moral of the story is, if I will repeat it again and always again, if you're in a position to help or shape someone's life, please, 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 don't wreck them. Build them. Come on, give them a chance to see something better than themselves. Show them, even though we know the world we live in as adults is a very, wow, the devil has really done a toll on it. But if you have a chance to shape someone's life, do it to your fullest. Do it to the point where you sweat blood and cry tears and be like, I'm going to do my best to help you grow and, you know, just be different from how I was raised. I'm not bitter now. It's just that I've understood adults go through stuff. And I'm sure, you know, being a teacher at a school, you might not be, you know, school paid is not really good in Kenya. So teachers are not really paid well. So sometimes it can get to you and you might find someone to get your stress off. That someone might end up being Brian Kwame. Point I'm trying to make, that's the moral of the story, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. That is it for me. I'm going to be I need to go do some stuff. It's the weekend. It's Friday. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Chilling? Phone calls? Oh, President opened up, by the way, if you're Kenyan. So what's the plan? Meetups? I can't move. I can't move yet. But meetups? That's the end of my video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, stay safe, don't do drugs, and always, always, always remember to pray. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace. There's a project I'm working on. You guys will see it soon. Remember, always, always remember. I've forgotten my phrases. Don't do drugs. Remember to pray. Yeah. Listen, don't do drugs. Remember to pray. Oh my goodness. Always, always remember to pray. I've forgotten it. One more time. Okay, guys, that's it for me now. We'll do. Just pretend you didn't hear me say it, okay? 1, 2, 3, go.